1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, hey kids, Dipstick is here. You just caught me in my workout, bulking up and getting strong like a superhero. And you're probably thinking, why? Well, you might not be thinking why, but I'm going to tell you anyways. Because I want to be like this guy in the Bible named Samson. He was super strong. Have you ever heard of him? Well, if you haven't, you can read his story starting in Judges chapter 13. Now, his mama and daddy, they really wanted a baby. And for years and years and years, guess what? No baby. They were like, what are we going to do? Well, they didn't know what to do, but God did, and he seen their circumstances. And he sent an angel of the Lord down to his mama, and he said, hey, you're going to have a baby. You're going to have a baby boy. And you need to take care of yourself. Eat right and exercise. Take care of yourself. He said, and you're never, ever cut his hair. I mean, he was going to have hair, beautiful hair like me. Well, she went and told her husband, and he was like, really? Well, God sent the same angel to him. And he said, yes, you're going to have a baby boy. You're going to name him Samson. And he's going to be a rescuer of the Israelites. Because guess what? There was this evil villain called the Philistines. And they were kind of like the bullies of the time. And they definitely needed someone to come rescue them. Well, guess what? They had the baby boy. And they never cut his hair. No, they never cut his hair. They never cut his hair for school pictures. They never cut his hair for family pictures. He had to use a lot of shampoo like me. Well, after he was born, he grew up and the Spirit of the Lord was with him. And he was super, super strong. Yeah. I mean, he killed a lion with his bare hands. And guess what? One time, there was a bunch of Philistines that tried to attack him. And he reached down and found a jawbone of a donkey. And he killed 1,000 men. I mean, the Lord was with him. He was super strong. Well, this just aggravated the Philistines. They were so mad. They were like, how does he get his strength? We can never stop him. Well, there was a problem. Old big super Samson, he fell in love with this girl named Delilah. Now, she was bad news. She's one that your mama would warn you about. This was a bad girl. Well, the Philistine rulers, they didn't like this superhero at all. In fact, they were furious. They were like, how are we going to stop him? How's he got so much strength? Well, they knew that he was visiting Delilah. And guess what? One night they came and they surrounded the whole area, the whole city. And in the middle of the night, Samson went out, ripped off the gates of the city, walked up the hill carrying the gates and dropped them off and escaped. Well, they didn't know what to do. How were they going to stop him? But the Philistine rulers knew that he liked Delilah. And so they went to Delilah and they said, you know what? If you can find out the secret to his strength, we'll give you 1,100 shekels of silver each. They were going to make her rich. Well, the next visit, she asked Samson, she said, what is the secret to your strength? Well, he wouldn't tell her. The next visit, same thing. What's the secret to your strength? And he wouldn't tell her. Well, this went on and on. Finally, he had had enough. And he said, all right. Because she said, if you really love me, you'll tell me. Well, he made a big mistake. And he told her, he said, the secret to my strength, the Lord's strength that he's given me, is that my hair has never been cut. Oh, that was a huge mistake. Because the next time he came to visit Delilah, he fell asleep on her lap. And she called in a guy to come cut his hair. Well, then the Philistines surrounded him. They grabbed a hold of him. It startled him. He woke up, and guess what? All his strength was gone, and his hair. Oh, and you know what they did? They gouged out his eyes. They made him blind. Well, then they brought him into a temple, into an arena, and they had him between two big columns, two big pillars that was holding up this whole big arena, and there was thousands of Philistines in it. Well, they were making fun of him because he couldn't see. He was stumbling around, and he was weak. And he realized that he made a huge mistake. Well, guess what he did? He prayed to the Lord. He said, Lord God, if you remember me, please strengthen me one last time. And with that, guess what? He put one hand on one pillar and one hand on the other pillar. And with the Lord's strength, he just completely knocked over those pillars, and the whole temple and the whole arena came crashing down. It killed him and all of the Philistines. He became the hero of the Israelites. Oh, I tell you what, we can only do great things in God's strength. Now, kids, that's a super story with super strength, God's strength. And you know, we can do amazing things when we put our strength in the Lord. So until next time, I just want to let you know, stay strong in the Lord. I need to finish my workout. Oh, Mama, get an ice pack. I think I pulled a muscle.